Hi everyone, with you here today is Ebass, and yeah, welcome to my podcast show. And with me here on stage is Adesoji. Nice to have you around, man. What's good, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're looking great. Then I love your brand. Looking all good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's nice to have you
Yeah,
around.
thank you.
So yeah, firstly, you introduce yourself to my audience. Yeah, what you do on the blockchain,
Okay.
what you represent.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm Adesojivibes, and that's my name across the internet. And then on the Hive blockchain, I've been on the Hive blockchain. I would say, okay, let me begin from the era of Steam. I joined Steam in 2017 December. And so when Hive got forked out of Steam, that automatically, makes me a Hive user. So I automatically have a Hive account because Hive was forked out of Steam. And most of us, moved to Hive because we saw great potential. That's why most of us moved to Hive. Yes, I started creating content on Steam, even on Hive. I started by, trying to find a way out to make it on Hive, trying to also, I joined a lot of communities on Hive, trying to, figure out where I fit in. So it was along the line I decided to learn to code so that I can be more relevant on the blockchain. So to cut the story short, I started coding. I think that was 2021. I started learning from 2019, 2018, 2020, but I made coding, a thing I really want to do in life and my passion in 2021. So that was when I began to code, and I got a job with Good Karma at SNC, and currently I work with the Three Speak team, Stackers, and the rest of them. And to be honest, it's an amazing team to be with. Yeah.
Wow. That's great. It's nice to have you accomplish all of this on the blockchain, and thank you for being a big hand of help to the amazing community, and also for being a support system to seeing a better um, space on TreeSpeak platform. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
being a person that works underground for the success of everyone and success of the platform TreeSpeak. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, how long have you
Yeah.
been into the tech world? How long have you been into tech?
Okay. Okay. I would say that I've been into tech since it's been, let me say, it's been 4 years. But I took tech as a um, as my goal in life. I took it as the core of what I want to do in life in 2021.
Wow.
But I started in 20. I started learning. In fact, I started learning as far back as 2018, 2019. But just when you try to learn, you just sometimes you go on holiday, you come back again, you try to
Yeah.
learn again, then you know the tutorials. But then in 2021 was when I knew that I took it seriously as something I really want to do.
That's amazing, man. It's cool to hear that.
Yeah.
That's cool. So yeah, so um are there any futures you would love to add to the blockchain if you could, if you have the capacity to? Do you have any futures in the future that you are anticipating to add to the blockchain? That is not really on the blockchain, but you really want to bring it in.
Yes, there is a feature we discussed in my team. In fact, we have a lot of features. To be honest, there is one of the features that I would just mention is the fact that across, Hive is a blockchain, and I'm not saying this because we're on the Hive blockchain. Hive is a very strong blockchain, and if you know the history behind Hive, you will know that Hive is really strong. So, but I would love if I have the opportunity to be able to implement, a sort of um, integration of other blockchain into Hive. And this is what I mean. When, let's say, for example, somebody who is mostly based on, let's say, Ethereum network that
Yeah.
does not really know much about Hive reads a Hive blog, and the person does not really have a post, does not have an account on Hive. If the person decides to, support the author of that content with Ethereum, it's going to be difficult. It will
Yeah.
not be an easy thing to do. So I would love, if I have the chance, to be able to implement that feature into Hive, where being an external or a non-Hive user, you can decide to support an author with any cryptocurrency that that you are used with. I don't know
Yeah.
if you understand the point.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, so I'm an Ethereum blockchain person, and I'm just reading this post on Hive, and maybe the post bless me somehow. I'm just in love with the author of the post, and I want to dash some Ethereum to the author of the content. I
Yeah.
should be able to do it, just like a sort of support for the author of the content.
Oh, that's great. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So, what can you say about the TreeSpeak community in a whole, and what can you say about Starcast? And yeah, he's the founder of the TreeSpeak community.
Yeah.
What can you say about him?
Yeah, to be honest, if I'm going to say anything about Stackers, I'm short of words, because Stackers is just an amazing person. To be honest, it's an amazing person. He's someone that has vision, he has dreams, and when Stackers shares his dreams with you, you need to sit back and meditate on that dream, because his dreams are, most times the dreams are wide, but when it breaks down the vision to you, you realize that it is something that can be achieved. You understand? So Stackers is just an amazing person. He's just
Wow.
somebody that he has, let me say, he has foresight. He can see things that are possible, and he wants to see those things happen. Even though people might be saying it's difficult, Stackers will tell you, no, it's not difficult. This thing is easy to do. Like, this thing is simple. Even though he's not a developer, but he will tell you that no, this thing is easy to do. And to be honest, if you just make your research, you realize that it's easy to do. So I see him as a catalyst to the positive direction that has even helped me as a developer working with him to grow myself, because some of the things I saw as difficult tasks, to be honest, when Stackers breaks them down to you, you realize that, man, it's possible for you to achieve them.
Yeah,
So
that's
it builds me up also.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And the TreeSpeak team, generally, the TreeSpeak team is an amazing team. We have Dan, we have Saga, we have other developers, Kesso Link, and the rest of them. It's an amazing team to be with.
Yeah, the TreeSpeak team are actually doing a lot of great work. I'm never gonna deny that.
Yeah.
Thank you, TreeSpeak, for being the greatest support to this show. Thank you for this commentary. Thank you for being an amazing team on the Hive blockchain. Thank you so much. Okay, can you tell us about the your brand? Am I right? Your brand is Ebass.
Yeah, it's our crypto
Can you
exchange.
tell us about it?
Okay, Ebass is a cryptocurrency exchange. At the moment, what we have built a system on Hive for people to be able to convert their Hive and HBD to fiat. But if I'm going to go back a bit, the vision for Ebass began in 2020. I think it was in 2020 that the Nigerian government gave a regulation against cryptocurrencies, that a lot of people were having it difficult to convert their crypto to naira, to buy crypto, and a lot of Nigerians are crypto investors. A lot of Nigerians are into crypto. But then that was when I got to work as a merchant with one of the biggest crypto exchange in Nigeria. Then when I worked with them as a merchant, I got to know some of their customers that they would send me money. In fact, somebody mistakenly sent me a lot of money. Then I think one sent 500k mistakenly, I had to look for a way to reach out to the person, and I called and refunded the money. Another sent me, I think, 1 million naira or something. I had to look for a way also to reach out and refunded the money to the person. So these people now began to trust me so much so that when they want to buy anything, they no longer go to the exchange. They just call me directly and say, brother, we need this, we need that. So I began to help them to get some crypto because I was also trading crypto aside from working, without crypto exchange. Then one day I just created a WhatsApp group. I added just one of them, and that one person I added just began to bring in people until they were almost 300 in the group, and I was just amazed. I was just
That's
so amazed.
amazing.
And yes, that was yes. So that was the period when I even resigned from my job. I didn't have any work I was doing. So these guys just, they made me have hope in my vision to build a crypto exchange. Then I named the crypto exchange products. So we looked for products. Products was not online. It was not available, the domain. So we had to rename the brand. So when we renamed as Ezabe, the Ezabe is actually from two words. Eza is from the word help, and Bay means a place. So Ezabe is actually just a place of help where we are willing, because my vision started as with my desire to help people convert their asset to naira when the government gave the regulation. And yeah, basically that's that about Ezabe. So what we have on Ezabe right now is hives.ezabe.com. That's for people to be able to convert their naira to Hive and to HBD, and then HBD and Hive back to naira, and and all that. So we are releasing another version of the exchange, which is the main ezabe.com, where we will incorporate Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all other cryptocurrency. So that's just going to function mainly like, the likes of Binance, Bybit, and KuCoin, and the rest of them. So that's the vision we have. We are all those features are under development. We have our Bitcoin already integrated. We want to have a feature for people to convert Bitcoin to Hive and Hive to Bitcoin. And also we are implementing currency for different countries. We've implemented for Mexico, but I'm just trying to test before we push it out to Mexican users to use it. So basically, Ezabe is just, your favorite crypto exchange where you can trade your Hive token and all other cryptocurrencies when we release the layer one of the exchange.
Thanks so much, man, for sharing out. It's quite an
Yeah,
amazing
thank you.
project you have here. And then we look forward to having more people come to check it out from when this podcast is posted on the Hive blockchain. We look out for many people coming around more. Check it out. Thank you so much for sharing out and educating us more
Yeah, thank you.
about Isabe. It's a really nice project you have here. Thanks, man. And okay,
Yeah.
for the sake of newbies and upcoming developers on the blockchain, what advice do you have for them generally?
Okay. First of all, for the newbies, I would, because growing on Hive, I made some mistakes myself, which I would not want any newbie to make.
Yeah.
Growing on Hive. For the newbies, I would advise that before any newbie begins to interact on the Hive blockchain, make sure that whoever brought you to the Hive blockchain has educated you properly about the Hive blockchain. That's very important, because I remember there was a time I was just posting every day because I wasn't properly educated about all these things. So I was just posting and posting and posting because I saw free money everywhere. So I was just posting content until somebody came and commented that he said you are spamming the blockchain, that this is spamming. So out of those content, the person was nice enough to downvote some of the posts and left some for me. So that was when I now began to think that, so this is not like, some people will tell you at first, if you see some of my promo videos on Hive or even Steam back then, I would say it's like Twitter is like, no, it's not like Twitter and Facebook, because Twitter, you can post within 2 seconds, just post, you've posted. But on Hive, posting might be considered as spam. because a lot of people just want to post because they want to earn the reward, and that was one of the mistakes I made in the early days of being on the Hive blockchain. So what I would recommend for any newbie to seek advice, proper education from the person that brought them to the Hive blockchain. Another thing is, there are communities on Hive. You don't just post any content to any community. So I've made the mistake also before. I posted randomly to any community until somebody said, no, this thing has nothing to do or has no relation with this community. You are posting to the wrong community. That was when I realized that, okay, different communities have what you should post in them. So, and on like that. So I basically, I think it's just for newbies to learn properly about the blockchain. But then another advice to generally, both for newbies and for, everyone is, Hive is not just where you post content. Like I said, Hive is like a real world. I guarantee you that you can build a vision on Hive. You can build a world on Hive. You can build a dream on Hive. You can build a company on Hive and employ people. So Hive, I got to realize that late. I didn't realize early. So that's why I made some mistakes in my, developing on Hive. But I thank God it wasn't too late for me to realize. So Hive is a real world. Hive it's a world. The same way, we are in our country and I can buy a land and build an organization and employ staffs. You can build on Hive blockchain. You can employ on Hive blockchain.
I love this.
Then yes, for thank you very much. For developers, I would also say that we have come up with an idea to, create an exchange that is Hive based, where you can convert your fiat to Naira and your Naira back to fiat. But then I would also say that we developers should improvise and make sure that we think of new things that can be added to the Hive blockchain. When we add more feature to the Hive blockchain, that is the beauty of Hive. That we have tons of developers that can think and can bring in their creativity to make Hive more appealing to investors. Because it's good to onboard people to Hive, but the best anyone can do to Hive is to onboard investors to Hive. And investors want to see the potential. You understand? The investors, they want to see the potential of the blockchain for them to come into it, or any organization. So when the organization is seen to have potential, then guaranteed that investors will come in. So I would encourage everyone on Hive, let's think beyond posting, let's think beyond upvotes, let's think beyond the rewards. Let's think of making Hive great. Let's make Hive great. I would use that phrase, make it great. I think that would be it for me.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. You did shed a lot of
thank you.
There. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
It was nice having you speak on those deep
you.
It's really nice to see you
Thank you.
back in areas, because many newbies only focus more on rewards at some point. We all are looking for a source of income, but then it should be something you're doing with all your heart. That's only one thing I would say to newbies. You shouldn't just be based on just the rewards. It should be a thing of you doing it with your wholehearted heart. You shouldn't just focus on the rewards alone. Build Hive. That's the only best thing you can do to add to Hive. Thank you so much for sharing out, and then I really do appreciate.
Thank you.
And with this, we've come to the end of our show with Adesoji. Thank you so much, man, for coming around. And it's a privilege to have you here.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here with you.
Thank you so much, man. And a big shout out to Stackers for recommending such an amazing personality for this podcast show. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah,
see you soon.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, man.
All right, bye.
Yeah.